Yo, what's good everyone? Your boy Deke back again with another Madden 21 vid. And for this one, we're just going to be doing some gameplay with the Steelers themed team. There's been no new Steelers cards that have dropped, but I will do that in a combination with some commentary or my reaction to the Steelers wild card game and just kind of like my outlook going forward. Some of you guys have commented on my recent videos just like asking me what I think and stuff, so I figured this would be a good idea to do something like that because I'm already going to be playing the video game. I'm already going to be talking a little bit, so why not talk about the game and my thoughts on that type of stuff. The team is pretty much the same. You can see Ben at quarterback. I still don't have the 50 Vic card yet because those 50 challenges take forever. I'm like 4 weeks worth away of challenges to getting that done. So yeah, the lineup's pretty much the same. Offense, defense is stacked at cornerback. So we'll get into some gameplay here. And then before I forget, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you like the video as well. Why not? We're doing a 4K subscriber giveaway. We're at 3.25K right now. For the giveaway, let me know in the comments what you would like to see. For the last one, we did a Chase Claypool autograph jersey rookie card. So let me know if there's an item or items you would like to see that are given away once we hit 4,000 subscribers. Wow. 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 I might be outmatched on this one. It's been a while. So about the game though, definitely frustrated, definitely sucked. I don't know really what else to say as more of a general statement. It was definitely disappointing, man. You could definitely see throughout the game that we were the better team from the second and fourth quarter. We just shot ourselves in the foot, spotting them 28 points, and I think out of those points in the first half, the one that sucked the most is definitely the snap over the head, where it led to them a touchdown literally like 5 seconds into the game. Because all the other things that happened before that, you want to talk about the turnovers, you want to talk about the defense just letting them score at will. At least that's within the flow of the game, and the Browns still have to work for it. That, you're just giving them 7 points right off the bat, and you also think the spread is 6.5. That's completely leveling the playing field right there by doing nothing. So that sucked. I think the defense definitely let us down too. They just let the Browns score at will completely. I mean, you talk about some of the players that we have on defense too, TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, the defensive line in general. That's like one of our strengths where they were just running all over us. And you got to think too, their inside linebackers up against Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt in the passing game too. There was how many times where it was second and long, third and long, and then Kareem Hunt or Nick Chubb right out of the backfield would be wide open. Or then you even think one of their slot receivers or tight ends. So yeah, we just really couldn't stop them. If you want to talk about the whole season, I thought our defense played pretty much great, but that game, it was just absurd. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then for the offense, I definitely think Ben showed that he's still got a lot left in the tank, man. Some of those throws were just crazy. You think probably only 4 or 5 quarterbacks could make some of the throws that he was making, like one opposite end of the hash to the opposite end of the field. And just how he kind of led the comeback just goes to show you, like, yeah, he still got it for sure. The turnovers were obviously disappointing. The first one kind of forced it. He was trying to make a play. The other one, though, fluky, tipped at the line of scrimmage. And then the second one was the Deontay Johnson one, hit off his hands. I will blame Ben a little bit more for that just because I think it was overthrown. That would have been a really tough catch. And then obviously the one at the end of the game sucked as well. But overall, there was a lot of parts that played into us losing. There's just too many people out here saying like, oh man, we got to get rid of Ben. We got to do this and that. Like, I think he had an off game. He definitely didn't play his best game. But there was definitely some great moments. Like, you got to think we came back to within 12 points. That's a normal deficit in the NFL game, especially when you're talking about the third quarter. Now, we had it 4th and 1, and we decided to punt the ball, which I was against. I wish we would have went for it. But at the end of the day, I don't think that necessarily killed us as well because they did end up scoring the touchdown, but then we scored a touchdown right back, and there were still 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, so they kind of went a null. But yeah, I didn't like it for momentum purposes. I definitely think it did change momentum a little bit, whereas you had a chance 4th and 1 to keep the drive going, keep momentum going, and to kind of just punt it away like that, it was also frustrating in my opinion. So yeah, I definitely think Ben's got a lot left in the tank. Like, I don't think he was the problem, man. Like, I think more of the problem is the offensive line and the running game. If we're talking just in terms of offense, for defense, like, if we're going to look at that game and kind of have an outlook going forward, I think it's just more of like we got to get healthy, because we didn't have Devin Bush, we didn't have Bud Dupree, we didn't have Joe Hayden out there. I think that's a lot. I think that's a decent amount. I definitely think defense should have played better. I think they just kind of had a bad game as well. But if we're talking about outlook moving forward, the defense just got to get healthy. I want us to run it back for the most part. Ben come back, defense get healthy. But my main things are I want the offensive line to get younger and better, because people have been ripping on Ben about, or even just the offense, the short passes, too much of that. Like, what else do you want them to do? We were the worst running team in the NFL this year, and our offensive line was probably in the bottom 10, bottom 5 as well. So, I mean, he threw for 33 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, all of that stuff considering. Definitely we have a nice receiving core, but you need help in the running game. You need help in the offensive line. That's any quarterback. I point to Tom Brady last year. A lot of people are saying, oh, Brady's done. Like, he can't play anymore. Goes to Tampa, got more help on offense, and he looks awesome. And I think the same could be said for Ben. Could you imagine Big Ben behind Phillip Rivers' offensive line with that running game? So, yeah, I think a lot of the short passing was out of necessity as opposed to just us wanting to do it. I do think it is a nice wrinkle, but it can't be the whole thing. So if we could do that, we add the defense coming in healthy next year, I think that could be a big difference, and it could be a different story at the end of the year where, you know, we're winning the 12 or 13 games, but we're doing it in a different fashion, and we're looking a lot better going into the playoffs. That's kind of how I see it, because I do have an optimistic outlook. I think the game was frustrating. Obviously, it sucked, but we definitely, I think, deserve, or at least give this team a chance to run it back next year. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the contracts and all that other stuff in the offseason, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. What the hell happened here? I don't really know if I have anything else for the game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because at the end of the day, I don't think Ben's the problem. I think if we get him an offensive line, we get him a running game, the offense is going to look pretty nice next year. You add that with the defense getting healthy again, we got a chance to run it back and do some good things next year. I think towards the end of the season would look a lot different if all those things happen as opposed to this year. Because, well, I don't know. I could see us getting hot going into the playoffs in definitely a way better fashion and being a way more formidable team. I think we got screwed with some of these injuries. I think that's it for my commentary on the game. I'm getting back in this, though. 14-7. Let's see what happens. We didn't even check this dude's lineup. I think it looked pretty stacked at the beginning of the game, though, right? Wow. No. This isn't even... No. This is unreal. Just buy the best players? Is that what's going on? 90? Yep. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what's going on here. You just buy the best players. Not saying I haven't used some money in this game, but... We need to get a stop. We definitely need a stop. Nice. Is he going to punt it? 2-minute warning. 4th and 3. Sure. Terrell Edmonds is on Deion Sanders. That's typically going to be open. Come on. Oh, my God. That should have been a pick. Play action again. No. How do you get that off? There's no way. There's no way. Drop. No. Doing decent run defense. I just don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to stop him.
And rode him right out of bounds. He sets to fire deep.
Dude, like, I can't ask for better coverage. I cannot. That is absurd. Across the body throw like that? No. What? When does that ever happen? All right, third down. This could be a big stop. Beautiful. Beautiful. This dude has a God squad. Like, what else do you want me to do? This honestly might be a quit. This might be a quit. I just can't get over how stacked this team is.
What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
I had Ebron wide open, dude. I gotta hit that. I had Ebron so wide open. 6 seconds. Can I get a field goal? If he's running this cover too, I might be able to. I might be able to. Cover 4. Wow. Oh, man. That was so close. I do get the ball. Okay. It's not over. If I throw a pick here, yeah, we'll quit. We'll quit.
Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. It's a 6. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
I'm moving it with the running game. It might be too little too late, though. Nice catch. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on. Juju.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brings up 2nd and 8. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron.
All right, that's it for the vid. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay chilling and peace.